Are you on the legal team for Linda?
She's smartened up, y'all. She's smart.
So, join Run Club.
Yeah.
You're hitting on me so well. I feel like I'm running out of exercise.
All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Woo! All right.
Good evening, members of the jury, weightlifting mommies, and plant-based princesses, and those of you who think a green juice is a personality trait. Tonight, I present you with an intellectual property case that is shaking the fitness community to its very core. Pilates versus yoga. On one side, we have the plaintiff yoga, the ancient sacred practice that's been healing minds and bodies for generations. Yoga is the OG of wellness, the Beyonce of balance, the Serena Williams of self-care. It's rooted in tradition, philosophy, and a deep respect for the connection between the physical and the spiritual. On the other side, we have the defendant, Pilates, the trendy, reformer-loving upstart that has taken the fitness world by storm. Pilates claims to be all about core strength, precision, and control, but according to yoga, Pilates didn't just draw inspiration from its movements. It copied them, slapped it on a sleek rebrand, and sold it to Williamsburg hipsters who think a class pass membership will make them look like Lori Harvey. The charge? Intellectual property theft. Yoga argues that Pilates has taken its movements, stripped them of its cultural and spiritual significance, and repackaged it as a bougie workout for the aesthetically obsessed. Meanwhile, Pilates claims it's simply modernizing movement for a new audience, combining dance and bringing wellness to the masses with a twist. Did Pilates innovate, or did it appropriate? Did it create something new or steal something instead? The mat is down, the reformer is ready, and the verdict, that's up to you. So let's get into it. Somebody cue the intro and pass me my yoga blocks.
Tea with Sula starts now.
Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to the show, Janeil.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Okay, let's hop right in.
Yes.
So, why is fitness important to you, and why should it be important to us?
Oh my God, because it's a pillar of our health, you know? Fitness is important to me because it's gotten me through like a lot of difficult times in my life. You know, I feel like I'm somebody that needs to move for my mental health, you know? And that's just been like so true during like different moments throughout life. Like I notice like things feel more difficult when I'm not being consistent with my exercise routine. You know, I feel like I'm just getting out of one of those times right now. Like I'm constantly reminded, like I know I'm checking in with myself on how I'm feeling, and I'm like, well, I haven't worked out in like a few days, like, or like maybe a week or more has gone by. You know, for me, that's one of the reasons it's important, and I just also happen to love it. I think it's so fun. You know, especially like it could be dancing, it could be hiking. It doesn't always have to be like lifting weights in the gym. Recently, jogging outside and jogging in general has felt really fun for me. And like I've had periods of time where I did run a lot, like because I did run the marathon. But yeah, that was actually, was that in 2017, 2018? I did 26 when I was 26.
Ooh.
So I think it was probably 2018. It was 2018, yeah. So and why I think it's like important for other people, you know, for the reasons I already said, because that can be true for you as well.
Right.
But just especially for your health, like your lymphatic system, which is important for your body to be able to get disease out of your body. Like the only way that's stimulated is through movement. You know, movement is medicine. It's not just a catchphrase. Like it actually is medicine. It's medicine for your brain. It's medicine for your gut. Medicine for your muscles, for your lymph nodes. Like seriously, that's the number one reason why everyone should be doing it. That's why like PE is so important. You know, I'm so upset that kids today, at least in New York, I don't know in the other states, but like they don't have recess every day. They don't have recess at all sometimes. I don't even know what it is. Like when I was growing up, like we had recess and like that's important. Like as a kid you have like so much energy and yes, you need to get it out, but like it's also important to like for health. And like I feel like that emphasis is not there anymore. You know, and I feel like, okay, you grew up having PE and then you get to college, there's no PE, there's no emphasis on like it being important to work out. So like adults are not really doing it because like we kind of lost it.
Yikes.
Yeah.
There are a couple of things you said that I want to jump on. So the first is that you're a runner girl now. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Hey, it's in my blood. My mom actually came to this country on a track scholarship. Yeah, it's in my Jamaican blood.
I love that. There you go.
Yeah.
So run clubs are actually very much a dating scene. Why are we chasing love?
Why are we chasing love?
Quite literally.
It's literal. I actually, when I ran the marathon, an ex-boyfriend of mine ran at the same time, and I was like, someone's running after me. Like, I used to like think that in my head.
So join Run Club.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, so I'm going to run with peak and pace for the sunset run. Do I know how to run? No. But I'm hoping that my Jamaican blood will just kick in, you know? Hope it'll just activate. And that I'll suddenly know what I'm doing. Come on, Slowpoke! This isn't so bad. What was I so scared of? It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
So something that I know about you personally is that you have big Down syndrome. How did that translate to fit in with?
I found Zumba. That was like in college or late in high school. And once I found Zumba, I started taking like other classes at the gym. You know, I just thought that was so fun. That's what I liked to do when I was an undergrad, just like take the group fitness classes. So I'm like, oh wow, this is cool. And then like after I graduated, you know, I started to become a Zumba instructor myself. I started to just be in love with the gym environment and take like the boot camp classes at the gym as well. And I always found myself like when you had that little bit of rest time, like after lifting weights, I'm like dancing to the music because the instructor is dancing. So the music is so good. So I was like, it would be cool if there was a workout where like you're doing the hard exercises that nobody wants to do to good music, on the beat of the music, like burpees on the beat. So I was like, okay, let me just create that. I love
Burpees on the beat.
burpees on the beat. Hashtag. So yeah, I was Fit and Lit became dance cardio with a little bit of HIIT, high intensity interval training. But like we would do those HIIT exercises on the beat of the music, just like keep people going. And I actually like when I was picking like research to do in grad school, like I came across that. Like I ended up doing research on the influence of Black women in media and how that affects their exercise adherence. But like before I actually decided to do that, I was looking at how music motivates people to work out. So there is a lot of research and science behind like being motivated to work out with good music, which is common sense. But I'm just saying it's scientific because someone studied it. Yeah.
Okay. You also, in addition to Fit and Lit NYC, run a fitness retreat in Barbados.
Yes.
How in the world did you start that? What gave you the idea? How did you end up in Barbados when our people are from Jamaica? How did it happen?
Okay, so COVID was a really special time for me. You know, I was feeling really burnt out with right with my personal training business and teaching my fitness classes, like right when COVID happened. As a personal trainer, I was like, I could be anywhere and doing my job. And I actually really wanted to go to Jamaica and spend time there, but they were like pretty closed and shut down. Like they were having curfews and whatever. But Barbados was open. So I went there, spent like 6 weeks there, and I found out about this fitness competition. So I came home for Christmas after the 6 weeks and then went right back in January. I was like, oh, I gotta train for this fitness competition. It's in June, I gotta be with my team, whatever. So I'm in Barbados basically for 7 months now. And during that 7-month time period, like I felt so positive about my health. I was spending so much more time in nature. I was doing like outdoor workouts. I joined a hiking club. I was living on the beach. I was getting massages because I could afford it there. I just lived a more like outdoor life. And like I also met a lot of people that were into natural ways of healing the body and plant medicine. At the time I had just become vegan and I was just learning so much more about living in a natural way. Which was like very important to me because I learned it was transformative. That's why I had to have the retreat, because I wanted other people to have that same experience and healthy living that I had. I was dancing out there, I was working out. That's what they do in Barbados. Working out. Yeah, I was like, oh, I want people to have the same positive experience that I had. So that's what I did. That's why I started the retreat.
That's so beautiful.
Yes.
I need to tell my mother about this.
Dedicated.
I need to tell my mother about this.
I was raised in Brooklyn. Tea with Sula was made in Brooklyn. And I am constantly inspired by the people, institutions, and businesses in this borough. That's why I'm excited to partner with Brooklyn Tea for today's tea. Welconda, a relaxing blend packed with antioxidants and citrus flavor.
Yeah. Actually, one of the themes of the show is Pilates versus yoga.
Oh, really?
Yes, yoga is suing Pilates under copyright infringement because, the argument is not Pilates copy yoga.
Wait, how did that? They're so like different. Are you on the legal team for yoga?
Personally, I will confess.
Yeah.
I prefer yoga. My high school, speaking of New York not having fitness classes, PE required.
Yeah.
My school didn't have a gym much or a backyard. No recess or anything. So instead, we had yoga classes.
Wow.
So I started from high school, and it's just kind of stayed with me from till now.
I love that.
Literally till now. Yeah.
Very rooted in like being grounded, and there's a spiritual aspect. I really like yoga too. I was making an Instagram post on my way here, and I was like trying to encourage people, like, it's important to be consistent, but when you are not consistent and like you're looking to re-enter back into, let's say, your exercise regimen, you're gonna have to do it, force yourself to do it even when you don't feel like it. And sometimes like maybe it could be something small. Maybe the doing it is going outside and taking a walk around the block, but it doesn't even have to be movement based. Maybe it's you doing something just a little bit healthy. Maybe you're just gonna drink more water that day, or you're gonna trade out your rice for quinoa, or rice for some veggies, or add in some fruit, like something small. And that something small is gonna have a ripple effect on you doing something else that's healthier.
You hear her talking about rice? Caribbean people, she's talking to you. Put on the white rice.
Yes.
Put it down.
Yes.
Put it down.
Yeah, at least a few times a week. That's a start. And maybe that's all you can handle. That's fine.
Speaking of Caribbean coded, you also specialize in geriatric fitness.
Yeah.
How did you get into that? And how in the world do I make my parents get up off the couch and work out?
Okay, that's a good one. So I got into that just because like most of the people that are trained happen to be older. Everyone's over 50. Everyone's like between, I would say, 55 to 78.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have like 3 clients right now.
Shout out to that 78-year-old showing up and working out
3 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah,
I need to tell my mother about this.
Dedicated.
I need to tell my mother about this.
I feel like the best thing you can do is like just model the behavior you want them to pick up. So if they are seeing you work out and stuff like that, I feel like it can't help but have a ripple effect. But I've had those same struggles with my parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now I've got a little activity planned for us.
Okay. Wow. Active. Let me drink my tea.
Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula.
It's so dope.
All right, welcome to Activity App.
Okay.
So our first game today is going to be called Sula Says. Kind of like Simon Says, except you've got a much hotter instructor.
Oh my god.
Sula Says push-ups.
Oh god.
Again? No, you just have to do one.
Oh, thank God. One and done.
Downward dog.
Oh, she's smartened up, y'all. She's smartened up.
Sula says lunge. Sula says jumping jack. Knee highs. Sula says jog in place. Sula says downward dog. Plank.
Heavy.
Okay, you can get out.
Oh, great. I forgot. Okay.
Sula says mountain climber. You're getting all these so well. I feel like I'm running out of exercises.
Make some new ones.
Literally. Sula says squat. And then touch your toes. And then, wait, no, I said squat and then touch your toes. You did there. Okay.
Was it Sula Says?
You feel fine.
Was it Sula? You know, honorary
Let's
KD in the house.
Hey. So clearly, Janeil has gotten too good at Sula Says, so we'll play another game.
Okay.
So help me build out a workout routine. I'll start with one exercise, you hit that exercise in another one, and then we'll go back and forth like that for 6 exercises.
Let's do it.
All right? My first exercise is going to be a squat.
I'm gonna do it just like you. Oh, and then I have to create. Okay. I'm gonna do a squat, elbow to knee.
Okay. Squat. Wait. Squat. Elbow to knee. And then, let's see. Elbow to knee and...
What would be cool?
You know what? We'll just take it to the floor. Elbow to knee. And then we'll do the other elbow to knee. And then down to the floor. Push up.
Okay, she's dropping it low. Squat, elbow to knee, push up. Oh yeah, your turn. Oh, my turn.
Yes.
Oh,
What are we adding?
oh, we're gonna have a jumping jack after that push up, right? So squat, elbow to knee, drop it down, push it up. Oh, it's a push up to line.
I
Push up to
understand
line.
that I escalated things. Like
I mean, jumping
push-ups.
back to line.
This feels aggressive. I understand that escalated first, you know? I don't want you to think I'm unreasonable. That
You
feels
gotta
like a lot.
represent the Jamaican blood in this New York.
You done know, okay?
Yeah.
So squat,
Elbow to knee.
and we're gonna do a push up, and then
Jumping jack one.
jumping jack. Wow.
Hey! Wow! I love it!
Oh, I have to ask something.
Yeah.
Okay, jumping jack one, and then let's go real low, like a deep squat. A deep squat.
I'm a fan. Alright, so
Okay.
squat. Elbow to knee. Push up. Jumping jack. One. Deep squat.
Okay, this is the last one.
Oh, is it
what
my
are you
turn?
adding? Yeah.
Let's do. What do we get extra cool? Ready? We're gonna do some yoga for you. Stop. And then we're gonna wave. So we do that side plank, foot in the air, and then you wave.
Let's do it.
Hey. 6. Here you go. Squat. Elbow down. Push up. Jumping jack. Line. Deep squat. Side plank. Touch your toe. Yay! Give your partner a high five. Yes. We did it. Hope you did it too. Love you. Bye.
Sula. Yes, Sula. Yes, Sula.
My fellow movement mavens, tonight We did a jumping jack and a whine. We learned and we leaned into the beauty of moving our bodies, not just for fitness, but for joy and for connection and for peace. I didn't grow up with sprawling gyms or shiny equipment. My high school didn't even have a gym or a field. But we did have a small studio with wooden floors where we take yoga classes. There, I learned to breathe through the chaos, stretch through the tension, and find balance in the midst of all the noise. And let's be real, life is noisy. There's work, school, trying to keep up with the world. Stress is inevitable, but what I've learned with movement is that it can be intentional, joyful, and it's one of the healthiest ways to relieve stress. It's not about learning to look a certain way or to hit a certain goal. It's about showing up for yourself. And if you're lucky, showing up with your community, whether it's a yoga mat or a dance floor or a Pilates reformer. Movement is an act of connection. Connection to yourself, to your people, and to the world around you. Find your space, find your people, and move. Ayana girl, I'll see you in ballet on Monday.
Yeah.
And to everyone else, whether it's a morning walk or a dance class, or swaying to your favorite Caribbean song in the kitchen, make time to move. Your body deserves it, your mind needs it, and your spirit will thank you for it.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me tonight on Tea with Sula. Have a good night.
I hope you had as much fun watching this episode as I did creating it. We're just getting started, so make sure to subscribe, like, share, and leave your girl a comment. See you next time. Bye.
You know what? We're gonna spend half of this episode dancing if you keep it up.